Yes, it does. So the black nozzle will lubricate both. I guess the blue one isn't working very well on one of the units, but we have to be watching this kind of stuff because it's very important that we pay attention to what we're doing. It's not enough to just go through the motions. It's actually very important that we, and sorry, if you watch me trying to screw this back, I shouldn't be. This should be left at that 2 screws out for the sterilization process in the statum. So I'm going to put that aside and now clean up my environment. What this was made for is when you have to spray inside of the back of a motor or into the head of a handpiece. That's what it's for, but I don't know what this fits, so you can't actually use it. So let's see if it fits on any of these, and it does not. So I don't know, is that supposed to go? It's for me? Okay, leave it there. They dropped it off? Yes. No, leave it right here on the counter. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so there we go with maintenance. That's a new spray. That's a new spray. The 2 sprays that we had were both garbage. They're going to get thrown out, which means we actually have not been lubricating at Mississauga. Great. So I'm going to put these where they were kept. So I guess this brings to light something where we should be checking. Oh, I think I've got the nozzle. This is the nozzle that this goes on. Perfect. So this is designed to go on here. And you guess what? Because we have a whole case of sprays. Dun, da, 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 I'm taking out a new spray can. So here we go. And we take that off. And we had another nozzle as well. Amazing. So we put that on. This goes on it first. And then this goes on it. And guess what we have here? We have a spray nozzle. So for this one, once a day, I'd like the head of this sprayed. And you saw how all that spray went out the head there. That is awesome. And this should be done once a day in that one. It's done once a day in this one if this gets used. Well, it doesn't even go in there, so let's forget this one. But this one we really don't use this handpiece very often. It's only on Ortho Saturdays. We'll use this in Op 3. So these instruments can now be put in the statum. They're not to be left here because they're quite expensive, and as such I'd like them to go straight into the statum and be sterilized. When I came here, I noticed this tray is sitting here as well of instruments that need to go through the statum in the plastic cycle and really should not be left for the next day, because the next day can be very busy, and the next day we want to be able to work right away. We don't want to be actually maintaining what should have been maintained the previous day. So thank you very much for joining me on this adventure, and I apologize for the amount of time it took, but I feel a lot better knowing that we've done this, and we'll continue on from here. Thank you guys, and you have a great weekend. Bye bye.